Have you ever noticed how the people who ignore you end up becoming the ones you think about the most? It doesn't make sense at first. If someone doesn't value us, why do we feel drawn toward them even more? Whether it's a friend who stops replying, a partner who pulls away, or even a stranger who seems distant, being overlooked has a strange effect. It makes us chase harder, feel deeper, and sometimes even mistake rejection for love. But here's the truth. This isn't about weakness or obsession. It's about psychology. Your brain and emotions are wired in ways that make being ignored feel almost irresistible. In this video, we'll unpack step by step why we develop stronger feelings for those who overlook us, and most importantly, how to break free from this cycle. 1. The human need for validation. At the core of human nature lies one powerful desire: the need to be seen. We all want recognition, acknowledgement, and validation. When someone overlooks us, it's not just silence. It feels like an attack on our worth. And instead of moving on, our brain says, fight for it. We think, if I can get this person's attention, then I'll feel valuable again. It's not about them. It's about proving something to ourselves. 2. The scarcity effect. Why less feels like more. Psychologists call it the scarcity principle. The less available something seems, the more valuable it becomes. When someone's attention feels rare, your brain automatically places it on a pedestal. That one reply, that one glance, that one moment of recognition suddenly feels 10 times more powerful than consistent attention from someone else. It's not love growing. It's scarcity tricking your mind into overvaluing what's withheld. 3. Rejection and the pain connection. Did you know rejection activates the same brain regions as physical pain? That's why being ignored feels like a punch in the gut. But here's the twist. Instead of avoiding the source of pain, we try to heal it by chasing the very person who rejected us. Our brain tells us, if they accept me, the pain will go away. It becomes less about them and more about soothing the wound. For the ego trap, chasing self-worth when we're overlooked, it's not just our feelings that are hurt, it's our ego. We start asking, why don't they see my value? Am I not good enough? This pushes us into the ego trap. We chase harder, not because we truly want the person, but because we want to prove our worth. It becomes a battle of pride rather than genuine affection. 5. Emotional investment and the sunk cost fallacy. The more effort you put into someone, thinking, texting, waiting, the harder it becomes to let go. This is called the sunk cost fallacy. We convince ourselves, I've already invested so much energy. If I quit now, it'll all go to waste. So instead of walking away, we double down, hoping our persistence will pay off. But the truth? The more you invest, the deeper you get stuck. 6. The dopamine roller coaster of mixed signals. Have you ever waited hours for a message, only to feel a rush of joy when it finally comes? That's dopamine at work, the brain's reward chemical. When someone ignores you and then suddenly gives a little attention, it creates a high-low cycle just like an addiction. Your brain starts craving that reward, making you mistake emotional roller coasters for passion. But it's not love. It's just chemistry pulling the strings. 7. Childhood patterns and attachment styles. Sometimes this tendency goes back to childhood. If you grew up in an environment where love and attention were inconsistent, where you had to earn affection, your brain learned that love equals struggle. This is what psychologists call anxious attachment. You feel safest when you're fighting for attention, even if it's painful. As adults, we unconsciously repeat these patterns, mistaking being overlooked as a normal part of love. 8. The illusion of control. When someone ignores us, we often think, if I just try harder, they'll finally notice me. But this is an illusion of control. The reality is, you can't control another person's attention or affection. The harder you try, the more powerless you feel. It's like running on a treadmill. You're exhausting yourself but not getting anywhere. 9. How social media amplifies the feeling in today's world. Being overlooked feels even louder thanks to social media. You see them online, posting stories, liking other people's content, but not responding to you. This constant visibility intensifies the feeling of rejection. Instead of silence, you witness proof that they're choosing not to engage with you. And that fuels the cycle of craving their attention even more. 10. Breaking the cycle. So how do you stop falling for people who ignore you? Step 1. Awareness. Recognize the psychological traps: scarcity, ego, dopamine, childhood patterns. Step 2. Shift focus. Invest your time in people who genuinely value you. Step 3. Strengthen self-worth. Remind yourself that being ignored doesn't define your value. Step 4. Set boundaries. Ask yourself, am I chasing love or just validation? Step 5. Learn to detach. Walking away isn't weakness, it's strength. Remember, attention isn't the same as love. True love won't make you feel invisible. Being overlooked hurts, it always will. But now you know why it pulls you in. It's not love growing stronger, it's psychology at work. You don't have to stay trapped in this cycle. The right people will never make you fight for a place in their life. They'll make you feel valued without question. So the next time you feel yourself craving someone who ignores you, pause and ask, do I really love them? Or am I just chasing validation? If this video gave you clarity, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And remember, love starts with choosing yourself first. Translate in Urdu.